For as long as I can remember, I've played video games. Some of my earliest memories are vague recollections of things like Legacy of Kain and Myth. Much like watching anime, playing games is something of what I'd call an exclusionary activity. Even though they're played by more people than not, they're often seen as a useless waste of time in the eyes of society, where watching TV and film are seen as much more normal forms of entertainment. As ridiculous as that standpoint is, it still makes me wary of talking about games in the way I actually think about them. I got into my current friend group through one video game in particular, Fallout 3. We'd spend hours discussing all the hidden details and interesting items you could acquire, and to this day I feel like if it wasn't for Fallout 3, I wouldn't be half the person I am today, and certainly wouldn't have half the friends. I'm very grateful that all my friends still play games, but it feels like I can't really discuss games the way I want to with them. Mostly they either play Call of Duty or Skyrim, and as much as I think both of those games are a lot of fun, I'm trying to expand my horizons and take in as many different aspects of gaming as possible. I'm always trying to analyze the themes and narrative structure and gameplay elements of games, where I think a lot of people are just trying to have fun. The internet and games have always been closely interlinked, and I remember looking up guides on how to obtain certain rare items on forums back in the day. I've watched people play games on YouTube for a long time, but the first proper video game essay I watched was embarrassingly recent. Naked Jacob's masterpiece of an analysis on Red Dead Redemption 2 blew my fucking mind when I watched it.
I don't really care, I'm a PlayStation 2.
Not only is it hilarious and well edited,
That's cunt, C-word is cunt.
it spoke to my heart and my brain the way no video ever had before. This wasn't a straight up review talking about how pretty the graphics were, or a meme video, or a guide, or even a let's play. This was a surgical dissection of what the game is like to play, what the intentionality of its mechanics make the player feel.
And Legos.
Since then, people like Jakey, Dunk, GMTK, and many other YouTubers have made me feel and think about games in a whole new light. I actually appreciate games far more now that I think about how every single choice is intentional by the developers, and every animation or button press is meant to make the player feel some kind of emotion and have some kind of experience, whether that is power, fear, or rage. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is that it's coming up to my birthday, and I always get really introspective around this time, but I love games now more than I ever have. I love playing games, but I also love thinking and talking about games and their stories and mechanics, to the point where I felt isolated from my peers. I'm so glad that the internet has allowed me to feel connected to so many people through a shared love of gaming, and there are videos out there that feed my soul and fill me with happiness when I watch them, by dissecting the themes and mechanics of games in such an entertaining manner. It's like I've always thought about games this way, but they finally made me realize I'm not alone in the world. Thank you to all the YouTubers that make me appreciate games more every day. Thank you to anyone out there that loves thinking and talking about games. And thank you so much for watching this. Peace.